So good morning everyone. One of the coverage for your midterm examination is the meaning of power. So this is the third topic that we are going to discuss for the midterm. So first topic is politics and political science. Second is yung political ideologies. And third one is the meaning of power. So before we're going to discuss, let's have first the objectives of the lesson. So to explain the dimensions, types, and consequences of power. Okay, let's start. So power. So what is power? Power is the ability to influence or outright control the behavior of people or the ability of a person to influence another person or group to perform an act. So pag sinabi natin power, ito yung kakayahan ng isang tao na posible or pwedeng maka-impluwensya sa pamamaraan na iniinganyo niya yung isang grupo o yung grupo na gawin or mas ma-impluwensya sila na gawin yung pwede nilang magawa sa kakayahan nila. So if you are a power or if you are a powerful person, you can control other people kasi nga meron kang power o kakayahan na gawin or magpagawa sa ibang tao ang bagay na gusto mong gawin. So gimo pa nang abusaran imong power, makaingon pud ka ana nga it can good to maintain order and protect right or misuse to control or harm others. So mo meaning of power. Next, let's go to the nature of power. So there are three nature of power. Power over, power to, and power with. So aris ta sa nature of power. So unsa man ang nature of power? So ano yung purpose kung saan pwedeng gamitin ang power? Sige, let's start. Power over. So ano yung power over? So power over is the ability to dominate another person or group. So ibig sabihin pag sinabing to dominate another person or group, yung power ay ginagamit mo para madominahan ang isang tao o grupo. Halimbawa, may gusto kang gawin or proyekto na gawin at yung mga tao sa paligid mo ay hindi sumasang-ayon. So, what are you going to do? You exercise your power for them para mahikayat sila or ma-engage sila na yung gusto mong mangyari ang maganap para sa isang activity or proyekto. Next, number 2, power 2. The ability to do something based on one's abilities, intellect, resources, knowledge, stamina, etc. So meaning, for example, you are capable of doing sports. So you have the power to do that kind of specific sports. Another, a tech expert or you know how to edit a photo or video or anything related to technology kasi nga you have the power to do that. Or you have the power to do that because kasi nga number 1, you are skilled, then meron kang kakayahan to do that kind of activity. So mo na power to. Next, power with. The ability to work with others to get something done by cooperation. So ito ay connected siya to the other nature of power in a sense na yung power ay gagamitin mo hindi lang para magdomina or yung hindi mo siya gagamitin dahil may kakayahang kang gamitin mo ito dahil gusto mong ma-involve the other person to do the task with you. That's why merong salita na cooperation kasi nga mahalaga sa power yung panghihikayat hindi lang sa pamimilit para gawin ito na kusa sa loob or voluntary. So those are the three nature of power. Next, let's go to the dimensions of power. So there are three dimensions of power. 1, decision-making power, non-decision-making power, and thought control power. Aris ata sa decision-making power. So this is the usage of power to influence polity or decision. So unsay pasabot? Ito yung paggamit ng kapangyarihan to influence or polisiya para yung nasa paligid mo will think the same as you are thinking. So, mo na siya decision-making power. Next, non-decision-making power. Power as agenda setting to keep threatening issues below the policy. So, ito naman yung tinatawag na agenda setting na yung power ay ginagamit para makapag-set ng mga issues or agenda yung iba para mas mahalagang usapin or policy making ay maisantabi. So muna siya non-decision making power. Next, thought control power, a function of the ability to influence others by shaping their differences. So ito yung uri ng dimension ng power na masasabi nating leading into believing na yung paniniwala na isang tao ay mahalaga. So mas liberty yung tao na ma-engage into issue or yung preferences nila ay hindi idinidikta but rather shape on their own beliefs. So those are the dimensions of power. Next, last one. The types of power. So there are 5 types of power. One is the coercive power. What is coercive power? That is threat, that is THRAT, that is threat or intimidation, meaning parang namimilit pag hindi mo ito ginagawa, so may mangyayari sa iyo. So di ba mo na siya coercive power or comes from the ability to punish or create fear. For example, suspension, fines, or arrest. So number 2, reward power. Use rewards, new opportunities, and rules. So, unsa man na siya? So, pag sinusunod mo ako, meron akong ibibigay or pwedeng opportunities, rules, pera, posisyon, kapangyarihan, at manami pang iba. So, it is the ability to give benefits or incentives, like giving grades, promotions, or prizes. Number 3, legitimate power emanates from position or comes from a person's official position or authority. Example, a principal, teacher, or government leader. So they are driven by the position holding that position. For example, the president is powerful because he is the president. The vice president is powerful because she is the vice president. So yung mga municipality mayor natin, they have powerful because they are the leaders. They hold certain position in the government. But once mawala na yung position nila, so this time, they lost this legitimate power. Because nga, meron ng iba na mag-hold ng position na iyon. Number 4, expert power. So expert power base skills and expertise that can influence other or comes from knowledge, skills, or expertise. For example, sa nagtuturo yung isang guro sa mga mag-aral or naka-influence or makaka-exercise yung power ang teacher because expert siya sa kaniyang posisyon. For example, ibang position naman is expert sila in terms of power or they have the skill come from their heart na wala sa iba na meron sa kanila. For example, engineers, expert sila sa paggama sa mga bike, kaya nga naman engineers sila. Doctors, expert sila nga moayos lag sakit, kaya nga naman doctor sila. They have the power to do that task. Next, number 5, referent power. So referent power means based on huge following like celebrities, influencers, famous person, or comes from respect, admiration, or popularity. For example, celebrities, rules, models, or influencers. So during election, di ba manguha ang mga mulang saray ug mga artista or mga celebrities to promote sa ilang campaign or kampanya. Example sa Facebook pod na kay gi-follow nga celebrities. So nganong imo na gi-follow kay giganahan kaniya, famous siya nga pagkatao or naka-influence kaniya nganuman famous siya nga pagkatao. Gusto nimo siya i-follow, gusto nimo siya i-add friend or gusto nimo nga istorya niya. So that's why it is a referent power and it's based on huge like following celebrities, influencers, or famous person. So that's all about the meaning of power, the nature of power, the dimensions of power, and the types of power. Thank you for listening and God bless.